All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and it is Horde Day. Let's see if this thing works. You know, I plugged in those new numbers and I really hope that it works. So all I did was kind of make my way from the base back over here since yesterday's episode. Took out a couple pieces of concrete. Okay, nice. I didn't even put those up. Tried to get over here till to take them down before all dried, and the only ones that had dried were these two that you see. Oddly enough, they were the same ones, three up. We're going to grab some ramps. Had an idea as I was putting that up to make it look a little nicer, fit in there a little better. You know what, we better take our first aid kits. But we're going to take this horde on over at the barbed wire base. Being that it is increased in number, I feel like my chances are best over there. Now, I'll be disappointed, I'm sure you all will be too, if the horde doesn't actually work. The XML file, just something doesn't look right in there to me. I don't know. I compared it to the other computer, and I guess everything's okay. It looks similar, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it works once time arrives for it to spawn. Like I said, what makes me nervous is that I tried it on another single player game and it did not work. The horde didn't spawn, but I sped up time. It was just another single player game I just started and fast forwarded it to day 7, and that may have had something to do with it because we've not done that in this one. It seems like when if I've done that, and I have done it in the past, long time ago, fast forward time, it throws everything out of sync, and the horde screamed like it was horde night. Nothing came, so I hope that the XML files are not all jacked up on the transfer from the old computer to this one. Also hope that with the UMA zombies that we're going to be able to handle it, because even though this is a higher end PC than the last one, the game is not optimized, and I wholeheartedly believe when Alpha 16 hits that it will be. But as it is now, it's far from optimized, and those UMA zombies just soak up the resources. Plus the fact I'm recording on the same computer that I'm playing on, and that doesn't help either. So combination of all of those, I hope we can get this horde to work like it should. As a matter of fact, without doing any more work to this base, it's probably going to be wise for me to go ahead and head on over there. I was going to do a few more things here, but you sort of see the direction I'm moving towards here with this base. Now, that's what I wanted to do. That was the idea I had, to make the corners like so. Probably could have done it a little bit differently even yet, but extend that out. Maybe we could even do something like... oh shoot, it was right. Something like that and like that. I don't know. Who knows? We're just getting down to aesthetics now. That's all that is. So let's dump off. We'll take a little bit of concrete with us, but let's dump off all the things we don't need. We're not going to need gas. Yeah, we need a little bit of gas for the mini bike. Notice the mini bike took a beating in that last episode when we got trapped. I don't know if it took a shot from the cops or what exactly happened, but it did take a shot or two. We're going to take that with us. Going to take the first aid with us. Maybe a little bit more gas to top off the old mini bike Aruski. And that's it. I think we're good. Check this chest here. Make sure there's nothing. Nope. Good to go. So let's go gather all that we need. We're going to need to make some barbed wire on the ride over. replace all the missing barbed wire from the last horde because I did not repair it. Or as I can remember, I did not repair it. Oh, all the trees are growing again. Well, we just cut... Well, I say we just cut those. But that stream and all of that, almost a whole week has passed by in the game. Whole week has passed by. Heck. All right, so let's look at the inventory here. Let's do a sort. Okay, let's make barbed wire. 92 sounds like a good number. All right, let's get our guns. I tell you what, I'm going to leave my auger here. I'll leave that here. We're going to take the exploding crossbow bolts with us. We're going to need those. We're going to need 1,500 ammo. I know you all are thinking 1,500 ammo. Yeah, we're going to use that up. If this horde works, if it works, cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Please cross your fingers. But if it works, we're going to be using more ammo than we've ever used. Because we're going to be seeing just an enormous amount of zombies. Let's see. All of this is good. I think I'll take a little bit more scrap iron with me. We'll take this bit right here. First aid kit, 10 should be enough. I think I have some antibiotics in the mini bike. Okay, so AK, sniper rifle, shotgun, crossbow, exploding crossbow bolts, all of our ammo. Check, 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 check. Everything is a check, a go. All right, well, I'm most nervous. I always get nervous when, you know, I'm not sure if things are going to work or not. I should have never sampled the single player and the other single player to see if, you know, what 55 per horde would do. I'm a little nervous that the machine's going to choke down because of the UMA, you know, game not being optimized. I'm a little nervous that no zombie's going to show up for the horde. Of course, I guess you all would understand if that happened. You know, things happen. We've only had... I guess we only really missed one horde on this Let's Play. And that's the one where I forgot it was Horde night. We were building the snowfall base. And I'm like, wait, isn't today Horde day? And it was like an hour before, an in-game hour before. And we jumped on a mini bike and like just a fraction of the way back, the Horde spawns. And then we didn't see any zombies that night. That was pretty disappointing. But hopefully, you know, we don't have anything like that. We'll think positive that it's all going to work. Just get a little nervous with the mechanics of the game and all, sometimes breaking on me. But absolutely didn't do anything differently. It's just transferring files from one computer to another. You never know. You know, I think everything should be okay, but something just didn't look right with it. And but we shall see soon enough. It's really late here, but I was, you know, just excited about the whole thing and this potential horde. I said, you know what? We're going to keep it going. We're just going to we're going to keep recording and make it through this horde night. If yesterday's episode worked out, then I was able to upload an hour and 6-minute video and didn't have to use the YouTube editor, which was nice. Whoops. My mini bike is down to 31%. We just repaired that thing too. It hadn't been that long. Darn it, Spartan, trying to run over zombies and getting trapped up. I think maybe the car even exploded that I crashed into when I ran away. A cop shot that car and blew it up. I don't know. So I might turn some things down, like the grass distance. Have it set on, I guess, as high as it'll go. Grass is not very important to me, so I may turn that down to like middle or something like that. The trees I had on Ultra, and I just turned those down to maybe high or something. But I'm going to take a look at that right now and see what everything's set on. Let's take a look at that. So reflection quality ultra, we'll just turn that on high. You know, reflections, who looks at that anyway? Textures, you want to keep that on high. The water quality high is fine. Shadow distance, we'll just do that in the middle. And the tree quality is on high. Grass distance, we'll put it on normal for now. We'll leave the level of detail and the field of view up. And see what we can do with this. So everything else is turned way up. Okay, so it looks like for the most part we're good here. A lot of this did not take damage or that much damage. A piece here and a piece there missing. Let's go around and kind of pop a shot or two of repair on it first. I know there's going to be some areas of this that are absolutely just torn apart and missing. I think I've counted 4 pieces missing in this one tier so far. It's not too bad. Is that a bee flying over me? Well, that bee looked huge. Kind of looking forward to the vultures. You know, it's going to be a nice new challenge for the game, having a vulture that can fly down and chew you up. At first I wasn't, but anything is better than a giant zombie bee. Anything. So, you know, I watched a little bit of one of Joel's videos where he had an encounter with one. Thing was pretty ruthless. So, I kind of look forward to that challenge. That'll be something different for us to take on. Might actually stop the recording and start the recording again here before the Horde. Oh, I'm overheating. And do a little, you know, we did a base preview, but do a high quality base preview. So we have not done that yet. We've not done any new videos with the new PC here for a base preview, but especially if this 55 per wave works out and the zombies show up and the computer's able to handle, ooh, look at all of that missing over there. Goodness. Oh, I was going to say, is this a wandering horde? Or are these just some regular zombies? I think they're just some regular zombies. Okay, hopefully that's all that is. I don't see any more. We're going to have to replace this, all of this. Let me get around this tier here with repairing. I could probably get away without repairing it, but it's just going to break that much faster if I don't. A few shots of, and we have plenty of scrap iron here, so a few shots of this and it's going to save it. Tremendous amount. All right, so let's throw this down here. Yeah, but until I can figure out what works on Alpha 16 and what's changed and all of that, I do believe I'm going to start out with a barbed wire build. Hope to be able to get right into it. I know we're going to have the server, and more than likely everyone's going to be getting back on there. I don't know that for sure. I know Old Crow will be. Have not. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave that there. I would imagine Viper and Pronto will glimpse and trip. I'm not sure, but hopefully, you know, we get the crew back together on there and kill some zombies, build some bases, test the new traps out, all the new features. But most likely, you know, the priority is going to fall on getting the content here on the channel. So, you know, I'll make sure and try to stay ahead on that and jump right on it. I know I'm really excited now. I wasn't so excited until I got the new PC put together because I didn't think I was going to beat the clock on Alpha 16 release. I guess I should have known all along I would, but as slow as they can be sometimes with these alpha releases. But yeah, I'm absolutely excited to see the changes in performance, the optimization that they have done to the game to make it perform more efficiently. Oh, there's a deer. Poor deer. Got caught up in my barbed wire. Can't believe the deer died in that barbed wire, though. They're usually, you know, they hop and skip and jump right out of there. So I'm not going to worry about repairing the outer tier, the outer band. Excuse me, I'm going to leave that just the way it is. Wow, I'm going to keep animal hide, but I'll keep it. I'm always so scared I'm going to jump into that pit right there. I should have never done that. I should have never put a fall pit in the area right here. So let's dump some things off. All right, so we have 48 barbed wire left over here. Probably go ahead and scoop up this gas, stick it in here. We're going to put 2 first aid kits on us. Stick the concrete in there. We stick the iron in there and the wood and this gas. Yeah, we don't need that or that. Shouldn't need our wood frames either. That'll give us a little bit more room to pick things up. Guess I can keep the axe on me just in case. Shouldn't need it, but just in case, like I said. Okay, so that has the exploding tip. Let's get our sniper rifle repaired. Reloaded. Let's get our shotgun repaired as well. We had a shotgun. Oh, we have a 598 over here. It's a little better than the one we have. Look at that. Let's see what happens when we repair it. 596. All right, well, we'll use that. We'll stick this one back in here. Starting to collect a little bit of 10 mil ammo again. So it won't be long. We'll be able to break that back out and use it. I hate making that type of ammo. I don't want to do that if I can help it. It's just one more ammo to keep up with and to have to use resources on. All right. Well, the mini bike's going to have to be packed away for sure. Let's ride around a little bit. We could always use the... oh, there's 2... No, it's just one dog. Okay. The other was a spider. I was going to say we can always use the paper. We stop by the bookstore for more shotguns, shells. Hit me with the nub. Oh, that spider. Those things are so deceiving because they're down low and they move, you know. The crawlers, they're so slow. They're kind of... Oh, there's a treasure map. We'll take that. Kind of easy to spot, but those things creep up on you and they get you quickly. You know, $16. We'll scrap that. And we'll take your vitamin. All right, let's see if this is respawned. I don't remember last time we were here. Yep, it's respawned. Pistol book. We'll scrap you. How much do you get for a pistol book? Only 3. Make sure we're capped on that skill. Yeah, we're capped on that skill. Don't think we're capped on science yet, so we can go ahead and read that. $88. $88. Let's see what this gives us. all of this stuff actually is things that we can use. I was kind of hoping for paper, but well, we can scrap that. I think this is science as well. Yeah. Science. For science. We're about to take on this 55 per wave for science. Everything works. Well, what is this? Nail some chicks. Yeah, we're going to scrap that. Read this, though. It's going to increase our armor smithing. Well, this is sort of more of a successful run than I had anticipated. I was kind of thinking, well, we just get some paper in here and scrap everything, but most everything we've been picking up is stuff that we don't quite have capped yet. It's just because I haven't, you know, you got to imagine out of 100 and, what is this, 203 days, I've only been to the bookstore for the first several weeks in the game, and then I never went back again. Once I got the patterns that I knew I needed or wanted, I just never went back. That first bookstore in that first little town we settled in, you know, that kind of did it for us. That got us almost everything that we have, with, you know, with the help of some airdrops as well. I think we're capped in this now. Yeah, we're max level. So we can make a 500 one of those now. You know, it might not hurt if we had some beer. I did not bring any beer. I don't know if... Oh, there are 2 beers right there. That's all we'll need. I'll just drink one right before the Horde and it'll hold me over. Yeah, I'm not even going to take that. If we're hurting for brass that much, I'll come back. So this is a shamway right there. Don't need food. Looks like this is the same as this building here, so there must be another bookstore. So we'll go down here, hang a right, and 1, 2, hang a left. Because we're all ready for the Horde. There's nothing else to do to get ready for the Horde. That barbed wire base is pretty low maintenance. There's actually an airdrop up here somewhere. I'll look at the map here in a second and see where that's located. And if in fact it is reachable. No, it's way out there. Well, it's not way out there, but... Tell you what. Instead of the bookstore, there's an airdrop there and an airdrop there. Let's go grab these airdrops. Who knows what'll be in there, you know, most likely first aid kits, and we can always use those things. And then it should be time for the Horde. Okay, there are 3 airdrops right here. That'll put us right at Horde time. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. I was going to say maybe it's on top of the building. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so these 2 are straight in front of us here. One's off to the left, one's off to the right, to the left, to the left, to the right. One's down there. Let's get this one first. And then we'll go back and get the other. Well, hopefully we can get this one. It's up on the side of the hill. Yeah, we can get that. Nice. All right, we'll turn around and go grab this one, and then we'll head back to the base. Should be that time soon enough. Oh yeah, I just saw the little parachute thing pop up like it just landed. Now, that's okay. No first aid kits in that one, but we did pick up what? 3? No. We picked up a decent amount. Of course, I had some on me already, so who knows what the count is, but whatever we got was more than what we had. Let's head on back. What kind of restaurant is that? Bob's Cafe. Very nice. You know, Bob had a cafe. Big year in luck today. Still have some meat from your brothers and sisters over at the base, so no need for yours. Tell you what, we're gonna... Oh, there's a treasure out here. How far away is that treasure? Oh, it's in the water. I think we can get to that in time before the Horde arrives. We're gonna try to, at least. Being that it's in the water, leave our headlight on here. It's in the water. It should be on the surface. Take a look at the map. Ooh, that's a long ways. We will be swimming for a bit. We'll be cutting it close on this Horde. Well, that's kind of a glitchy way to get across the water. The agua, H2O. Well, maybe this sucker isn't on the surface of the... I was thinking it would just be kind of floating. I don't think I've ever had to dig underwater for treasure chest before. Could be wrong. Well, it looks like we're going to have to dig for this one. And I don't have anything to... Oh, there it is. It just like appeared. I swear I didn't see that just a moment ago. I'm blind. Maybe it was there the whole time. It's alright, I guess. Let's get back up here before we drown. I'm almost thirsting to death. See, that's a good reason I left my mini bike light on, or we would not find that sucker. All right. Turn our light off. Well, that's good. We got a couple little items there. I don't really know much of worth or value, but it was something. Go ahead and clear one off the board. Well, let's go ahead and get our mini bike tucked away. You know what, there's no need for me to drive the mini bike all the way back to the other end. I'll just leave it right here ready to Evel Knievel right out of this sucker. I think I have some goldenrod tea. Let's put this stuff in there. We can scrap this. Put that in there. All the stuff we're going to take back with us. Treasure map. Looks like that's all we can carry. Oh, that's a lot of time for the money. We'll just, oops. We'll take that because we're about to drink all of that. And we'll put the money in there instead. I don't know why I picked up that beaker. All right. Well, 1937. That was good timing. It's just enough time to kind of put a few things away here. Boy, I almost ought to pick up this... pick up this bag and put it back down. I can't forget that, though. Somebody's going to have to say something after this episode to me to put the bag back down at the other base. So if we die during the Horde, then we just spawn right here, and then that's fine. But I cannot forget to pick the bag up at the Hub City base and put it back down. Because if we die, we have no mini bike over here to ride back. And it's probably not that long of a run on foot. We just stop by one of these stores, grab some beer, and make the run. But I'd prefer not to do that if I could help it. All right. We are good. Good to go. Probably not going to need the nail gun during the Horde. Might need an extra first aid kit on there, though. Who knows? Plenty of food and everything over here, too. Didn't realize I'd left that. Might go ahead and take an antibiotic just so, we don't get hit. And let's go ahead and eat about 50 pieces of cornbread to get our 6% be full. All right. Since we have so many antibiotics, I'll just go ahead and take one now. So no, we're probably going to get hit once or twice out here. Hopefully the old AK does not let me down. We're going to be using that sucker. 2041. So everyone cross your fingers that this is going to go off without a hitch on the new PC here. No choking down, for one, if it happens, and that it does happen, and that we get all that we hope that we get. So we put our drink in there. Might as well put the food in there as well. Put that in there. And then we'll drink our beer right before the whistle blows. I'm going to take the recording. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take it down or not. There's probably no need for that. If I need to, I'll just cut the video and splice it. Since we have so many first aid kits on our belt, I'm going to go ahead and top off. It can't hurt. Cannot hurt. Well, I don't know what we're going to talk about for a few minutes here, but tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stand up and stretch, and I encourage you to do the same. As old Buck would say, a responsible gaming break. Right. So good to go. Ready to do this thing. Sky is red. So this should be quite entertaining. If things get out of hand, we always can fall back to the old exploding crossbow bolt. That's done us right here recently. And the thunder rolls, do, do, do. All right, sitting upright in my seat, mouse in hand, looking about. Come on, Horde. Be here for me. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Nice. It didn't glitch out. Well, I don't think it has. I can't get too excited until I see all of them coming at me. We'll take that. Glove armor, doggy. Is this going to be 55 per wave or what? Oh, they're starting to crowd in. They're starting to come. Ooh, I can feel it slowing down a little bit. This really is 55. Boy, it'll be nice when 16 hits and they have the waves optimized, these UMA zombies and all. Oh, look at that. Look at... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do for you? We're going to pause, and I'm going to bump this gamma up. Okay, that's really bright. It's not going to look so great, but you're going to be able to see everything a lot better. Here we go. Well, this is a whole lot better than the default, what we saw over in the hub city. Oh, there's going to be a lot of swimmers. Swimmers! Oh, Walker. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't take my beer. I think I'm going to drink a beer real quick with all the swimmers. And we're going to get the sniper rifle. Boy, there are a lot of zombies crawling across the ground. Oh, there's one right there. Get away from me, zombie. Look at all of those zombies crawling. Tell you what, a sniper rifle this guy in the head and neck area. Take him out. Switch our gun. Well, it's a, you know, this barbed wire defense is just so incredibly overpowered because think about, you know, this is 55 per wave and you don't even hardly see any heads of any zombies because they're all crawling with no legs. Now, I have to believe that about an hour and a half game time from now, a lot of the barbed wire is going to be gone, and they're going to be just running across at us like crazy. Check that dog out. Swim team is coming this way. Change my positioning on the holding this mouse. Man, I can't even really kill them all fast enough to make more come, you know? My goodness, I'll tell you what we can do. Bye-bye, swim team. Oh, it got me stunned a little bit there. That beer didn't last very long. Tell you what. Boom! Chakalaka! Oh yeah. Break out the old shotty here for a little while. Look at all of those zombies on the screen. They're everywhere. Oh, they're coming for me. I was all mesmerized by the amount. They're not mesmerized. They're just angry. Hungry. Hungry zombie. Yeah, why haven't they come out with that yet? Maybe I need to come out with that game. We have the hungry hippo, but there's no hungry zombie yet. You think with Walking Dead and all of those shows and movies, someone would already come up with that. They probably have. I just haven't seen it. I just gave away my $1 million idea. Can't retire early. Someone else is going to use that now. Oh boy. There's a dog in slow motion. Oh, I thought I killed you. You're still chasing behind. Hey, old woman. Oh, it is Swim Team 2.0. We're gonna crossbow bolt right up in the middle. One more guy. Boom! Man. That's just a crazy amount of zombies, ladies and gentlemen. The dog is frozen and all. The feral is not. I do not want to die. We may better use them. Look at this side. It's all clean over here. We need to draw them over here. That's what we're going to do. I can't hit the broad side of a barn. At least the shotgun does slow them down. The buckshot makes them go a little slower, you know, when you hit them with that. Beautiful. Oh, copper. Showstopper. Oh, I moved it the last second. Spartan, you were an awful shot. Awful shot. Bad time to reload. Yeah, I have to move around a little bit more with this 55, you know. It's, a little more activity than the old 35. Well, we passed the halfway mark. That's a good sign. Not a good sign when I'm getting beat on like that. Oh, the wiggly worms are all over the place. And here comes Feral. The old Feral. Feral don't play. I'm bleeding. Got hit by a zombie. Oh, no, I didn't. That was just barbed wire bleed. Use another first aid kit here real quick. I'm going to switch back to the shotty. I need to take out that cop. cop is pain in my rear. Oh, big wave coming in from over there. They don't look happy that I've been toying around with their buddies. They don't look very happy. Thought I forgot about this thing, didn't you? Another cop over there coming this way. Oh, it's a bad time to reload, Spartan. Look at all the zombies like maggots in there. That is insane. Let's go ahead and get a few of them taken care of. My goodness. Tell you what. I mean, I am just overwhelmed here. I guess I should have expected, you know, it was going to be pretty insane. I haven't been to the front side very often. You know, there's not a lot of action that's been seen up here. It's relatively clean on this end. Oh, 4 a.m. What do you know? 4 a.m. and all of these zombies still alive. I mean, my goodness. Oh, that cop just went poop. Oh, I saw the barbed wire go flying in the air. Oh, he just took out a bunch of barbed wire. That's okay. Feral don't care. Yeah, we'll take your stuff. Where is that cop? Right there. Well, it's nice after the horde is over when you have 55 per wave. You still get to keep fighting right on up until the next day. Good thing about this is they had to go across all that barbed wire, so they have no legs. No legs for you, Mr. Feral. Good thing you got long arms. Good thing for me, I have lots of bullets. My goodness, it takes a lot of shots with this shotgun to kill him. Look at all the crawlies. Mr. Crawley, boo boo boo. Yeah, we'll take the candlestick. Now, let's move back to the back side here real quick. While they're crawling around the front side. This shotgun is just so weak, even with all the points in it. Some of you have mentioned the 44 Magnum, and I actually use that on the server. That's a very powerful gun. It's right up there with the sniper rifle. One shot to the face of most zombies, and it's night. So I guess to minimize the amount of damage that our barbed wire's taking, we probably should, you know, kill off the rest of them. They did an incredible number to the barbed wire on this base. Because there were just so many. You know, this one little channel right here is where there were so many zombies at one time, just back and forth and back and forth. My goodness. It's the most damage we've seen it take since we started playing with the increased horde numbers. I know I certainly have not seen anything like this before. Yeah, we'll take the treasure map. Yeah, there's another treasure map. You really do have to hit them right in the head with this thing to, like, guarantee yourself. Oops. Kill. There's that feral just kind of pushing the pack along there. Take him out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that about does it for the horde. I think we, what's our number up to now? I don't know how many we killed, but I know we killed a lot fewer than we should have. If I hadn't been goofing off, or if there were 2 or 3 of us, we could have probably just killed, you know, hundreds and hundreds of zombies, because, you know, you kill one off, and another one spawns. So the faster you kill them, the more you get to take on in a horde. I was just kind of amazed as I was looking around at all the zombies that were legless, crawling around, all that were running at us. That was pretty impressive. To give you a little taste of what Alpha 15 is going to be like, because, or Alpha 16, I will keep saying 15. Because Alpha 16, 32 per wave, you can set for default per person. So that's going to be really nice, really incredible to see. You know, it'll be optimized. And if that's the case, if that really is the case, and they've optimized it that much, I almost guarantee you I can bump this machine up to 100 or more per wave. And what a sight that will be. We'll have to make the barbed wire base about twice as large as what we have here. But instead of doing all of those other bases and the free fall that I dug out that took like 2 weeks worth of playtime, all of that, we'll just make one massive barbed wire defense system. And we'll jack that baby on up to 100 or however many the computer can handle. We'll just jack it on up. We'll keep going up higher and higher and higher. And that'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that now that that we're all set up with a decent system that can handle that sort of a load. Well, I'm going to go ahead and loot out the last few bodies here that we did not touch. No, there's some here that I have not gone through yet. This tier over here we've not touched at all. And then we'll move on to the next day we're going to go back over. Probably going to turn, because it was resource heavy, and a lot of it has to do with the burden that this capture program I have is putting on the system. I really believe that. Maybe I can get a more optimized system for that or something. But I'll turn it down to probably 45 or something per wave. I don't think we'll keep it up on 50. Especially on that new build, and I don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to work. We'll turn it down a little bit, but that was 55 per wave. What you just saw right there, that's 55. So we know it'll do it. Absolutely handle it. But anytime we come over to the barbed wire base, you know, we can bump that thing right on up, and there's no other base that I say you could do that on solo other than the barbed wire defense. I just don't think it's, you know, you're going to spend so much time repairing. You're not going to be able to loot. You saw how bad it was at the Hub City base a week or so ago. We couldn't even loot any of the corpses. We were just too busy repairing and killing zombies, and that's not the case over here. Don't have to do any repairs during the Horde. All you have to do is repair some, or replace some barbed wire afterwards. Shot or two of repairs. Good to go. Boy, there's so many bodies to loot. I'm still looting bodies. There's still untouched bodies. There's a 600 chassis right there. We'll take that. Tell you what, I can scrap. Yeah, we just gotta throw that out. Assemble. 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 Scrap. Oh. Oh, scrapping all that brass. Okay. Haven't looted any of these corpses over here yet. I'm sure I'm probably missing some as well. Hell, we were never threatened like we're gonna die or anything. I was a little bit in awe there a few times and kind of standing in one spot. Never should have been. I should have continued moving, especially with that many. You really can't stand still. But you know, it was never so overwhelming that we couldn't handle it. Now imagine that in the free fall Hub City bunker, as big as it is, it would be dust right now. Dust and scrap iron. The little scrap iron that we saw down there, right over there, yeah, that's all that'd be left of the Hub City base. If we'd have just had 55 dropping into that pit at one time, they'd have been piled up to surface level. So you have to remember, if they fall on a corpse, they don't take fall damage. So it's just a little squishy hay bale for them. And they are just going to pile up in there and wreck your stuff. A little bit more oil. All right, is that all? Did we finally? No. Dynamite. Dynamite. I don't think we got any on the very inner rim. Duct tape, nice. Wonder if any fell down into the pit there. Some fell down, and it looks like a cop fell in there and exploded. Well, I'm super happy, stoked. I'm very happy that the Horde showed up after that little test run I did on the other single player game. And the Horde didn't show up. I thought, oh, what have I done? Have I messed up the XML file by increasing it to 55 and 35? What did I do? But that's it. Worked beautifully. We're going to do it again, except we're going to do it at a different base. Drop the number down just a little tiny bit. But wow, the carnage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you being here today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought that was pretty cool. I want to do it again now. Get a little bit more building done on our base. And then we'll be able to take on something like this. Maybe not quite this big, a few less zombies, but, you know, 40, 45 a wave over at the brand new base and see what happens to that sucker. But I thank you for watching. Hope you all have a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I'll see you all next time.